Hello guys, how are you? I hope you guys are fine and strong and are also well kicking. You see, guys, there are a lot of things that has been happening around my life, around my situation, around my environment, and that's why I quitted acting. You see, there are a lot of people, a lot of you guys that have been indulging into my social media platforms, that is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, asking me, Golden, why did you stop acting? Why did you quit acting? What's happening with you guys? So guys, there are a lot of things that have been happening, and that's why I've decided now to come back in full force, in full fresh, to tell you why, the reason why I was behind the scene, the reason why I was not acting, the reason why you've not been seeing me for a long time in this platform, in social media, in YouTube, acting films. You see, guys, so I'm just here to let you know the truth behind what has been happening. You see, my life was totally falling apart. My life was indeed I was in a world apart. But if you ask me why, the reason why I was not acting, the reason why I was in those situations, the reason why you've not been seeing me on social media, guys, I'll just tell you it was because of a simple love story. You see, at the end of everything, love is a good reason for anything to fall apart. So, guys, uh, feel free, feel relaxed, because today I'm going to share with you a very important information, a very vital information that will help you in your life. So if you are like such guys who have been maybe using drugs, or maybe you are being enticed to use drugs, or you, you've been using drugs but now you've quitted, so this video is good for you. This video will motivate you, will teach you, will help you. Also, you are a guy who have been in love, who have been heartbroken, who is also in love, so just stay tuned, stay relaxed, because I'm gonna share with you my love story, my life story, my drug story, my own story, even where I was born, what I've been doing, my lives in. So, guys, so what I just want to share with this that is something important that will help you. So the best thing you have to do, just sit down, relax, and enjoy. Because this video is mainly purposefully for you. You see, it is not for me. It is for us. Because for us to be successful in life, we need each other. So this video is very important for you guys. So for the people who don't know me, or for the people who have been knowing me but I got lost, but now I'm back. My name is Golden Diamond. So I was born and raised as a Golden Diamond guy. So my YouTube channel is called Golden Diamond Pictures TV. So if maybe this is your first time watching my video, you've watched my video but you've never subscribed, so guys, I will just urge you, please make a move, make a step of subscribing to our YouTube channel, because very soon I'm back now in full force. Now we are going to release films that are so educative, are so entertaining, are so they're good, guys. So the best thing, if this is a new time in watching this video, please consider subscribing, guys. So as I've said before, my name is Golden Diamond, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you are in Africa today, because now I think it is around, it is at night. So if you are in Africa today, I'll just say good night. If you are in America, I think there's like afternoon. So good afternoon, American guys. So if you are in Asia, just say good afternoon. But I greet you, all of you. I'm just wishing you well. So the best thing, just have sit down, relax, and enjoy. And there's something that I really want to share with you. First of all, before I indulge on the main topic, on the main purpose why I've decided to come now, to come back. So I remember my father used to tell me that. Okay, the reason why I want all you guys to watch this video, whether you are age, whether you are a parent, you are a child, you are a youth, so this video is good for you. It will help you to change your life. It will help you to maybe avoid some situations in life, the things that maybe I've went through. So guys, I don't want you maybe to pass through the same things, the same scenario that was happening to my life. So guys, this video is good for you, right? The reason why I'm saying that any gender can watch this film is that I can remember my father used to tell me that Children are adults that are growing, and adults are children that have grown. So it is the purpose of adults to take care of the children and help them grow in a way that they should grow, in a way that pleases both God and people, guys. So, but stay tuned, stay relaxed, because this video I've started it with just a fine mood, but it will come a time when I'll release all my emotions, where I'm gonna share with you a true story that has been happening into my life, guys. Right? So it's an emotional, guys, indeed. So, but before I share with you my love story, my how my love story has ended me using drugs, and how I get used to the drugs, and how I became addicted to those drugs, and how I came out from those drugs. Right, guys? So just stay tuned, stay relaxed, but make sure, please, I beg, consider subscribing, because once you subscribe, guys, you will be one of the guys that will be first viewing our videos every time you upload them on YouTube, guys. Okay, you can also find me on other social medias like on TikTok, Instagram as Golden Diamond Pictures TV. So the best thing that you have to do for me, the best thing that you can do for this organization is just subscribe, because without you we are nothing, guys. So we are here because of you. See, art, as I consider it myself, art is not all about me. It's all about it ain't about uh, personality. It is all about the community. It's all about us, right? Because the videos that we are currently going to release now on YouTube, of which I promise you, we are going to try, as in each and every week, at least you upload a video. At least you upload, yeah, a video that's good, contented, well taken care of, well viewed. As in, so the best thing you just have to do is to subscribe. So, but before I tell you my love story, you see, guys, there are a lot of people who don't know me, where I was born, uh, where I went to school, my level of education after school, what did I did after that, where did I went from there. You see, yeah, so that's the reason why I've decided to shoot this video. At least we start this journey, you guys knowing me. Knowing where I came from, what I've been doing, how I delved into acting, then from acting, what happened, what made me to quit acting for almost those years, guys. But now, still, I'm back. Because as I say, God's time is the best. So, guys, stay tuned, stay relaxed, and please watch my videos. So, if I started telling my story, um, who is Golden Diamond? Golden Diamond is a guy that was born and raised in a small village in US. Wandering US, not US, in Ugenya, Siaya. So there is where I was born. I'm ninth born in a family of 10. So there are a lot of things that I've done, there are a lot of things that I've went through. So the moment I was born, first of all, I was not taken to school. I didn't go to school. You see, both my parents are from peasant, peasant, peasant. They are peasant, peasant, peasant. Guys, I think you just understand. So I didn't went to school maybe. So it was my responsibility each and every day to take care of the livestock, guys. So each and every day I would wake up early in the morning, went to the farm, from farm, take care maybe of home, one, two, three things. Then from afternoon there, maybe I can just go and take care of the farm, animals, farm things, guys. So I didn't get an opportunity at my early stages, at my early stage going to school, guys. So I took care of the livestock for around, I was about like 10 to 12 years. So from 10 to 12 years, see there, I used to see my colleagues, my age mates, my age sets going to school, but for me, I didn't go to school. My father didn't make an opportunity, didn't make a step to take me to school. So I was worried, I was stressful, guys. But indeed, inside my heart, I wanted to go to school, I wanted to take education, because I knew that education was the one key to success, guys. So, but it took me a long time to convince my parents to push them, to force them to take me to school. But eventually they took me to school at the age of 15. So at 15 years, I was in primary one. Guys, can you imagine? Can you imagine? At around 15 years, not even at around 15 years, when I was 15 years, I went to primary one. I was taken to class one. So like, you see, during those times, you the times that I was taken to school during those times, for you to qualify to be taken into another class, the teacher they used to do like this. So if you can touch your ear, they can say maybe you can take you to primary two, primary three, primary four. But I was at 15 years, but I was taken into class one. I don't know why. Maybe my hands didn't touch my ears, but they just took me to class one. So there I started my journey of education. The school life was so good, was so interesting. But I thank God I went to school where I was mature enough. I concentrated on class. My life was so good, so interesting. But from school, then in the evening, I would come also take care of the animal. So you see, my dad was a very good person. So from there, every evening, I would sit us down. I, together with my brothers and my siblings, teach us them, tell us the reality about life, teach us, give us food. I love my father for that. I love my father for that. So by then, I didn't know anything about love. I didn't know anything about drugs. I didn't know anything bad. So I went and I started learning from primary one, two, three, four, until I finished my standard 8. You see, I passed with flying colors, although by then I was now like a man. So after passing, that's in grade 8, I passed with flying colors and I was supposed to go to a professional school. Is it a professional school or a provincial school? I think it's a professional school, guys. But it was long time ago. But because my parents they didn't have cash, they didn't have money, and also maybe they didn't know the value of education, so they decided to take me to a day school that was close to my village settlement, right? So okay, I didn't take it as a negative, but I just appreciated because in those days I was addicted to homesick. I loved my family, so the day school life was so good, so interesting as I considered it. But due to my grace, I wasn't supposed to be there. But due to things that have been happening in life, due to those limitations, so I was supposed and I was forced to go into that day school. So day one, I went to high school, learned very good introduction to everything, introduction to biology, introduction to chemistry, history, the best subject that I loved so much. I loved history so much, so that was the interesting subject that I loved. I also loved my teacher of history. Maybe I can mention his name, or maybe I can just quit, but I'm afraid that. Thank you, my history teacher. I also want to thank my Kiswahili teacher. I also want to thank my English teacher. I also want to thank all my teachers for teaching me. See, they molded me into becoming a man. Right, guys? I thank all of them. I thank all those people that have been so supportive in my life, my family, my friends, my school life, everybody that I've encountered, that I've been. Okay, guys. So from Form 1, my life was good. I didn't know anything still. But now, everything started falling apart while I was in Form 2. Hmm? In Form 2 is when I knew things. I knew my eyes opened but closed. I never concentrated on my classwork. I concentrated on those things that I think. But then I was a bright student as I considered myself, so I learned a lot. I concentrated on class. I did a lot of things, a lot of studies. Then I finished my Form 4 there. That was after 4 years from 1 to Form 4. So after 4 years, you see those times while I was in school, I didn't know the reality of life. I didn't know what it meant with the reality of life after school. So after I finished my Form 4, indeed I passed so well and I was called into one of the universities in Kenya and one of the campuses that's in Nairobi campus. So I had to travel from my village to the city now. But the same story as the history says that the history repeats itself. So due to finance, I didn't go to campus. So that's when I indulged into a Juakali industry, guys. So Juakali industry. But you see, before I indulged into Juakali industry, which I'm gonna tell you what industry was it, what was I doing, what was the challenges, the benefits, everything, guys. Before I tell you all those things, you see, I was born. The moment I was born, I realized that I had a passion inside me. I realized that I was born for something else. I realized that I was different with the people. I realized that art was in me. All I wanted to be was an actor. The way I was talking, the way I was doing things, the way I was that thing was it was disturbing me, guys. So I was telling my friends, see me when I grow up one day, one time, I'm gonna become an actor. I wanna travel in the entire world. I wanna go and meet the Johnson, the Hollywood people industry, the Nollywood, of which I love them so much, the Bollywood, the China's Bongo, guys. So I admire those characters. I admire those actors. So I wanted to become an actor at my early stage. So, yeah, I mean, during my early stages, I realized who I was born to be. I realized who I was. But then I lacked opportunities. I lacked the people that surrounded me, they never had those dreams. Even there's none of my family member, my village, my community, my county. I can just say my county, guys. So it was becoming an actor. It was like something that was like a dream, guys. You see, I'm speaking as if I don't have now words because now I'm going to indulge myself into a, a situation that will also make me cry, guys. So that's why you see, even I don't have that motivation at all. So the moment I went into Juakali, there's where I realized the reality of people. You see, people, they're not what you think they are. People are different, and people are different, and a person is different. You see what I'm saying now, what people are saying to you, it's totally different with what they think of, what their heart is made of. You see, people are good, and at the same time, people are bad. People can give you food, but at the same time, they won't want to give you food. People can tell you welcome, but indeed inside them, they don't want you to be welcomed. So, guys, the moment I entered Nairobi, the moment I faced the reality of life, you see, before I came into the city, I used to think that Nairobi city is something like a paradise, yeah? A paradise, yeah? You see how you see the Hollywood feelings, yeah? I never thought that Nairobi was not that way, guys, okay? So the moment I came in the city, I was a township life is not as the way you think. Township life is so hard, it's so difficult, it's so full of shit, it's full of bad people, it's full of I don't know even how I can explain it, but because I have to explain it, I just have to explain it, and I'm explaining it now to you. So I started doing carpentry job. Yeah, I decided to become a carpenter. No, I wasn't a carpenter. I was not doing uh, that thing. So I was doing like, we call it sandpaper. Yeah, so I was doing that job. I did it. We call it handman as a handman. But then from there, I started learning how it is, how those people are making bed, how those people are doing a lot of things. So I started learning from there. So from there, I get knowledge, I get experience, and I also started making. So I was professional in doing that. I also started doing the interior designing. So of which is also what I'm doing even right now. The interior designing, maybe if there's anybody, any guy who wants anybody to make for him, like the wardrobes, the wall units, the kitchen cabinets, both the high levels and the low levels, the doors, everything that is dealing with the interior design, beds, chairs, stools, everything. I deal with those things. So I'm professional at that. But at the same time, I, I know what I was born of, I know what I was doing, and all I wanted was to become an actor. And I started acting like 4 to 5 years ago, before what I'm going to share with you happened to me, and I quitted acting for a long time. And this is now, I'm back now in full force. I'm back now in full force, guys, right? So, the moment I was doing all those things, the moment I was in that industry, something bad, something terrible happened to me. And something that at the same time was good and was sweet and was lovable and the same thing happened also to me. You see, while I was doing all those things, and by those times I was also active with my acting. I think you guys who have been following me, who have been my fans, can remember that those times I was active, so active. Even if you search my previous video, you'll see them that they were coming as in frequently, frequently, frequently. Of which that is something now I'm back now. That's something that I'm going to do right now, and that's what has brought me back, because I know what I was made of. I know this art isn't mine, it's for you guys, because I've been letting you down. You guys have been asking what happened to me, guys, but now I'm back. I'm back, guys, right? So as I was saying, something terrible happened to me, but something good. You see, for the first time in my life, for the first time in my life, I fell in love with one of the most beautiful girls from Cambodia. Yeah? So from there, should I share my story or should I not share my story? Okay, because you have to know the truth, I just have to share the story. So from there, I pushed, I pushed. You see, my love was real. I fell in love from my hairs, my eyes, my mouth, my neck, my heart, my whole body. I was totally blinded by love. And I was totally blinded. So, but it was so hurting that the person that I fell in love with didn't love me. Was She was faking everything in her. Was She was fake? No, not that the love was real as I consider it, but then for her, she faked it because she cheated on me. Something that made my heart to get broke, and I just decided to consider and end that relationship. But during that time, you see, I was deeply in love. So the moment I break up with her, I was in deep tears. I didn't have any option but was to break up with her. So it's something that affected me. So it's something that affected me so much, because there was nobody in my life was who before I was in love guided me, told me that a guy shouldn't love, I should care, but I just went there with my head, with my everything, without even considering the consequences. You see, the deeper you are in love, the deeper you're gonna be hurted, right? So that's what I've realized, and what I can tell you guys. Even if you are in love, even if you've been in love, even if you've been in love, don't love 100%. Just love maybe 20%, and 80% is fake. Fake it until it becomes real. Because the moment you be hearted, it will never be well with you. So, guys, so the moment you break up with her, my love and my life fell apart. I saw that nothing was important in my life. Those times I used to stay alone. So the moment she went away, I was left alone. No family member, no friends, nobody. I was just alone, missing her every day. I was just dreaming about her. I'm the one who ended the relationship because she cheated on me. I could not have continued that relationship, right, guys? But now I was the one who was left, and I was the one who was crying. I don't know if maybe you are getting me guys right. So I cried and I cried, and the only option that was left in my head was to, to commit suicide. Something that now I consider to be stupid, but by then it wasn't stupid. Guys, you see, you can do a thing in your life that maybe you can regret it later, but I thank the Almighty God because He escaped me from the jaws of death. There was a time I wanted to hang myself, guys. Took rope. No, I know, guys, you consider me as I was stupid. Yeah, I was stupid indeed. So, guys, but don't consider me as stupid. By then, I was stupid. But I know that love is a strong thing that I don't know even why I have I said it's a stupid thing, but it's not a stupid thing. It's something that I consider to be so strong that if not taken care of, it can destroy a family, it can destroy your life, it can destroy everything. So love is something that you have to handle well. And if you don't love somebody, just don't lie to him. Just let go of yourself and just tell him or her the truth that you don't. Because love is a strong thing that we should not play with. It's something so serious that we should not even joke around with, guys. So the moment that thing happened to me, I realized that there was no importance of life. I realized that there was no me living again without her. So I wanted to commit suicide. I had several ways of committing suicide, and I attempt, not even I thought, I attempt them. So the first time I took rope and I hung it on a tree and and I went with a stool. Guys, you see, I'm laughing now because I escaped it. So let me just enjoy it now, right? So the moment I put it there, and then I climbed that tree and put that rope on my hand. So then I hung. When I opened my eyes, I thought that I could open my eyes and found myself dead. But I opened my eyes and found myself alive. Because the rope that I used, crash, huh? It broke. So that's how I escaped my first death. So after some time again, see after there, my life also got depressed. I also decided to take a poison. So I went into the it's called an agrovet and bought a poison, and I went into a certain field. By those time I was living in a place called Kasarani Mweki. Kasarani Mweki. Those people who are in those places know that place. So there's a place up there called a Shiko field. So I went there. That place is full of uncompleted buildings. So I went there. So the poison I put it in my pocket, right? So I just went there and hide myself in one of the buildings outside there in the field. So, but before I took that poison, you see, anybody who wants to die is always there are a lot of things that is happening in his head. There are a lot of things. Maybe the guy or the girl ask him or herself, should I do this? No, I shouldn't. Why am I doing this? No, you just have to do it. No, you don't have to do it. No, you just have to do it. So there were two strong forces that were were pushing me and were pulling me. And the negative force is always the stronger force if you are not a strong guy. So the force that was so strong was the one that was telling me to commit suicide. So I decided to open that bottle top and take a gap. So the moment I opened that bottle top and put a gap on my mouth. So before I could even put it in my mouth, and this is a true story, guys, by the way, and I thank God for that because the God sent a guardian angel for me. You see, you can never be sure what a guardian angel will look like, but I thank God because He just sent his guardian angel. The guardian angel came and saved me from that jaws of death. Although I didn't explain to him what was it, but the moment I put it here, just a guy just arrived and just started talking with me, talking about life, talking about job opportunities, talking about everything. Then from there, I wasted some time with the guy. But now I don't say that I wasted some time with that guy, but then I thought I was wasting some time with that guy. But the guy, we talked with that guy for a long time, although I didn't tell the guy that I wanted to commit suicide. So after we talked for a long time, for around like 30 minutes, guys, right? Then so from there, we decided to move with the guy, take 1 to 3 laps from that small estate, guys, to see. So then the poison that I carried, I had to throw it away days after. So that was my second time that I escaped death. So after that, I decided that I wanted to kill myself using drugs. So I went into my friends, I went to associate with friends who are drug addicts, and I told them my life story, what I've been through, what has been happening in my life. Then I started crying, crying, crying. But the best advice and the only advice that those people I gave me was that they told me I'm useless. There are a lot of things, there are a lot of ladies out there. Why should I kill myself because of just single girl? You see, guys. So those people, they dragged me to indulging myself using drugs. So I started taking alcohol, guys. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Imagine me taking alcohol. Let me just speak slow because I don't want my neighbors. I don't want my neighbors to hear this. But I started using alcohol. Yeah, I started using alcohol, guys. So I was using alcohol, bang, we call them Mira, Mogoka, all those drugs. So I indulged myself into them so deeply that they started affecting my health. I can remember one day that I went into a club, a certain club there, that I told the seller that me I want to take alcohol, so much alcohol that I wanna die. And you see those people, all they want there is money. They don't care about your life at all. So I just paid. They gave me alcohol. Mzinga mzinga. So I took. Then I started vomiting everything. But then I found myself the following day, I didn't die. So that's also another situation that God saved my life. So I want to thank God of all the things in this life that God has saved my life from the jaws of death. That's why I am in a position now to tell you guys, to tell you people that are watching my videos right now, that God has a purpose for you and He has a good plans for you. And His plans are not to destroy you, but to build you. Right, guys? So the best thing that I want to tell you now is that please, I beg you, please, take a moment in your life, take a time in your life, an hour, even 30 seconds, even just each and every day to thank God, worship Him, praise Him, even if you are going through a rough road, a good road, or it doesn't matter which direction you are in, it doesn't matter what your life, what your situation you are in right now. Please, I beg you, in each and everything that you do, this now I'm speaking from deep inside my heart, from experience, from what I've gone through. You see, there are a lot of things that I can't even share now in social media, but without God, life is useless. And God is everything. We are all His children. Yeah, and He's the one who is controlling our life. So no matter how you stress yourself, even if you go hungry right now, you don't have a job, you don't have a house, all those lives that I was saying I've went through them. There are a lot of people that are going through them. There are a lot of people who have went through them. There are a lot of people who also went through them. So, but your God is a faithful God. Your God, His hands are not short enough that they can't reach you. His eyes are not short enough that they can't see you. Nor His ears, they are not deaf. It's called deaf, or that they can't hear you guys. They're not sure enough, guys. So what I can just tell you, please make a time in your life, each and every day, each and every second, everything you do, put God first in each and everything you do. Because one day, one time, in one way or the other, your God is a faithful God and will do good things for you because He has a good plans for you. And His plans are not to destroy you, but to build you. The only thing you have to do is go and return into God. Because even the Bible says in the book of, we have the Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus. I think it is in Leviticus that there's, I don't know the exact verse, but the Bible says that if my people, of whom my name has been called, humble themselves, repent, and turn away from their evil ways and came back to me, now God, then I will listen to their cry, and I will go and help them, and I will go and help them with all their needs. So guys, I beg you, in each and every situation that you are in, whether it is good or bad, whether it is worse, please, number one thing that you have to do is God. Put God in everything you do. Even if it doesn't work out now, He knows why. He knows why. And He knows what the best for you. Because if you parents now, you know what's best for your kid. You know that your kid has to go to school, has to wear clothes, has to have a proper house, have to do this, and this, and this, and this. And then you provide them for that kid. And you're just a mere human being who you didn't even create yourself. Then who is God? God will do much and a lot of things to you because He knows what is best for you. He knows what you deserve, and God will give you what you deserve, guys. Right? Okay, back to my story. So, guys, I escaped those jaws of death. Committing suicide by hanging myself, committing suicide by taking poison, committing suicide by indulging myself into using drugs. So I started using drugs, and then with time after time, I get used and I get addicted with the drugs. So there was not even a moment in my life, a moment that I could have done those jobs without using drugs, and at least take a bath. At least take an alcohol. You see, I was addicted to those things. But then deep down inside me, I was wondering, what am I doing? There was something inside me that was telling me, Golden, no, 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 no. You don't have to do this. You are not in this one. You are not in this. This field is not for you. You have to do something else. You are made of something else, not to use drugs. No, no. But then I was addicted into those things. So I was wondering, how can I get out of this? Even I decided to consult a lot of people. And the lot of people that I consulted, a lot of them was just telling me the importance of using drugs. Importance. They were telling that little alcohol is good for your health. That jar, Rastafarian is a drug. It's a weed, and a weed is a food. You just see that you're saying, hey, young man, you're using drugs, alright, man. You see, weed is something that is a weed, something that you can eat, man. Alcohol is not bad because sometimes you take 2 pounds, 1, 2, 3 guys, yeah. So the people that I consulted were people that was taking me into using those bad things, right? But then I decided to take a U-turn. You see, if you're heading into a certain direction and you realize that that direction is not taking you somewhere, you just have to take a U-turn. So then what did I decide to do? So this is something that also will help you. Also, if maybe you are using drugs, so and you want to come out from those things. So what can you do? So number one thing that I decided to do was to go very far from my niche, from my niche. My niche, that was the people that I associated with. So I decided at least to keep some distance with them because there were people who are, and sometimes you see they were telling me, God, can you just go 1, 2, 3, then take at least 1, 2, 3. You see, guys, but then I could not have avoided myself, I could not have controlled myself. You see, in me, in my life, I live like water. And you guys also want you to live like water. How is water living? How is water? You see, when you take water and put it in a bottle top, it will take the surface area of that bottle top. If you take water and put it in a cup, it will take the same surface area of that cup. Even if you pour water in a basin, pour it in a drum, it will just take the same thing. So for my case, if I found you are using something, I just found myself in it, but deep down myself, I know, no, no, no. I'm not supposed to do this. If I found you are a good guy and just associate with you, then I said this is the same direction that I have to do. If I found you maybe you are a police officer, then you are corrupt, I just associate with you and be corrupt inside. So if I found you are a politician, then you are doing one, two, three things. I just also get into politics, but then I know myself, oh, I was made up on myself. So, guys, so I decided to distance myself from the ecological life that I was into. I decided to go at least into a far place for quite some time. Then I decided the places that I used to visit, I decided to associate to at least take some time from going to those places. Indeed, I stopped completely, and then I stopped thinking of all those things. So that was number one thing that I did, right? Then the second thing that I did that was so important, you see, even if I was doing all those things, I was asking God, please help me get out of this. But you see, as I said earlier, our God is a faithful God. He helped me a lot and 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 a lot. And I quitted those things because while I was using drugs, there was something terrible that was happening. You see, the moment you are a drug addict, you'll start. I don't want to say this. Should I say it or should I say it? Because it's a true story and my friends know it. Guy. But because you guys are so important, I'll just have to share it. So I started to sell my things. Everything that I had, I sold it. So at least I can. Yeah, I sold it. But then my life fell completely apart. Uh, so I couldn't even pay my house rent. I couldn't even dress well. I couldn't even eat well. I was so thin, so ugly. My head was so big. My body was so small and and I was so dark. Is it dark or black? I'm black, but then I was in black, not even in black beauty, but black ugly, guys. So I sold everything in my house. I don't even want to remember everything. I mean everything. When I say everything, it is everything. So my house was just like a hall. Huh? Everything was gone. Even my house was gone. I was just sleeping outside. And then I also remember that the same friends that I was sharing with, that I was drinking with, that I was laughing with, that I was sharing all my life stories, all those people, they were fake because during trouble, let me tell you the truth, guys. You see, people will love you for what you give them. The moment you quit, you stop giving them something that they want from you, that you be like a parasite to them, they'll quit becoming your friends. So the moment my life fell apart, the moment I was in world apart with them, they distanced themselves with me. So my life was terrible. I started sleeping outside. Can you imagine the cold night? Hmm? Can you imagine those rains in this? Those people who are in the city of Nairobi knows too well how Nairobi it is. Manze. Manze kulikuwa ni kubaya. So when I slept outside for a long time, my life was so bad, so bad, so bad, so bad, so bad. I was depressed. I was depressed. I didn't have a head or behind. But then I just thank God because He changed my life from that situation. You see, there's no situation in this world that is permanent. There's no a permanent situation. Not even your problems will be permanent. There's no a permanent situation in this world. So this is what I want to share with you. Nothing is permanent. Yeah, nothing is permanent in this world, guys. Nothing, and absolutely nothing is permanent. Nothing, nothing. And I can share it with confidence. Nothing is permanent. Everything that has a beginning must have an end, whether you believe it or not. Yeah. So you just have to have that motivation in you. So what was I saying? So the moment I distance myself from using the drugs, from the people, the places, the things, the music that I listen to, the movies that I watched. Because you see, if you are in a certain group, there are a certain things that they watch, they listen to, and those things they motivate them into doing such things. So I decided to change everything completely, yeah, from that environment. So, but even if I was in that, I knew deep down myself who I was. I knew who I was made up of, what I wanted. So, after quitting those drugs, but I was using them slowly, slowly, but slowly quitting, slowly quitting. I bought a camera. I bought a very nice camera. You see, because I knew where the direction I was going. But then I don't know what happened to me. My camera, my friend took it, sold it. Then my life fall apart again. From 0 to 99% of advance, I dropped from 99% of advance to negative 0.0001 negative. And there is all where it started going wrong. There is when it started going wrong again. So I sat down and I started wondering, I, God, will I ever make it in art? You see, uh, as per now, I've realized deep down me that this art, and the reason why I want you guys please to subscribe, this art isn't all about me. It is all about you. Because there are a lot of people outside there who need me, who needs my content, who needs what I'm going to share with them, who needs what I'm going to tell them, guys. So I'm not here because I just want to be here. No, I'm here because you guys, you need me, and I'm here because of you guys. I'm here because of you, and I know you need me a lot, guys. So, and that's why I realized I was born for something, guys. I don't know how I can explain it to myself, guys, but I don't have to explain myself. I don't want to brag myself, but you guys just patient because good things are coming, guys. Good things are coming to you guys because the moment now I'm back and I'm back in full force, we're gonna build an industry like a riverwood industry now. This is in Kenya that each and every guy, if a guy completed his schools, he knows that too well. Me, all I want is to become an actor. I'm going to that industry, and you see my industry that is in the Golden Diamond Pictures TV. There will be no audition. Anybody who is talented in, please, I beg, just come. Even if you are an actor, please just come. Even if you are a musician, just come. Even if you are a camera guy, camera operator, just come. A costume designer, just come. You can be a producer, just come. Even if you are an editor, just come. Any part that you can play, instrumental, anybody, just come. The platform is welcome for anybody. There's no limitations. Even if we'll be 159 million people there, just come. Because we have a lot of things that we do. Even if you're a scriptwriter, a storyteller, just come. No auditioning, no taking of the best. You see, there are things that I've realized that there are a lot of talents outside there that people are dying, man. There are a lot of talents that because there's nobody who can catch them when they're falling. They don't know direction, they don't know where they're going through, what the steps that they can take. But this is what I assure you guys. If you are talented in anything that I've said, even if you are not talented but you want to do something, my number is up there. This is an industry that is a platform that is available for anybody. And I'm very sure at the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of the month, at the end of the year, at the end of the decade, you won't lack anything. Anything that will come, we're gonna share it equally among all the members. Even if we'll be 1 billion members, it doesn't matter. So, but even if you are not interested in those fields, guys, all I need and all our team needs from you is your support. How can you support us? You can support us by only by subscribing, watching our videos, sharing our content, liking us. Because with time, you see, there's something that I've realized that you guys now the Kenyan people, they're so much addicted with the Nigerian films, the Hollywood films, the Bollywood films, or the Bongowood films, but then they're forgetting our industry now, right, guys? So, oh, it is good for that, right? I'm not contradicting anything. It is good for that, but then I want to build an industry now with your support. Not that I want to win. Let us come together and build this industry for the support of our country, for the support of our nation, for the support of our younger ones, for the support of our older ones. And you see, in that industry, there will be no age limit. Whether you are from age 0 to age 197 years, just come. Because in art, there's no an age limitation. You can act when you are even old. You can act when you are a youth. You can act when you are a child. You can do anything. You can hold. Yeah, there's a platform that is welcome for everybody and for anyone, for any gender, wherever you are, wherever you do, just come there, right? So, but before that, or during that time, or in the process of that time, guys, please and please support this channel. How can you support the channel? Only by subscribing, only by sharing our content, only by sending us something. Even if you have 5 shillings, 5 shillings, only 5 shillings, 10 shillings, 100 shillings, $1, $2, $1,000. You can just send, because without you, we are nothing. Right, guys? Okay, guys, last week I was in Australia, so this is now you can hear the movement of aeroplanes because right now I'm in JKIA shooting this video. I'm in JKIA. It's a true story, by the way, guys. So I'm in JKIA. I was from Australia. Those people who, my fans on Instagram, seeing those my videos from that place. So what did I went to do there? I went there to get an associate from Australia. At least I want them to come and help us. Come with the goodies that are from there. And also with your support, guys. You see, I want all of you, maybe we can start making some content with the Hollywood industry, Bollywood, Bongo, but only with your support, guys. So please, 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 if this is your first time watching my video, if maybe you've watched my video and you've never subscribed, and if you have never subscribed, please consider subscribing, because that is the only way you can support our industry, by viewing us, by subscribing us. You see, this is a video that it's something that I've recorded to tell you that now I'm back, to tell you that we have to do something in this industry. So I've come to tell you guys, it is just a welcoming note to tell you that Golden Diamond was dead and now he's risen, and now he's risen as a new guy, as a new being, as a new personality, as a new character, as a new something, guys. Okay, guys? So please, I beg you, consider subscribing, guys. Okay, so what was I saying? I was telling you guys how I get into drugs, how I get out of drugs. So, how am I maintaining now my life without drugs? It's just avoiding those people, avoiding thinking, avoiding using them. So, guys, guys, please, what I can just tell you is that number one thing, drugs is not good and is harmful to your health. Number two thing, love is a very bad thing and at the same time a very good thing. Love story is something that will destroy your life. And love is a good reason for anything and for everything to fall apart in your life. As per now, I am single, so single, and so single. So this time round was it's just a focusing. You see, like an eagle, like an eagle, like an eagle. This time round, I'm like an eagle, focusing, following one course until success. You see, eagles, the reason why I've decided to call myself the eagle, yeah, this time around I'm Golden Diamond the eagle. Like we have the Dwayne Johnson, the Rock Dog, the Dragon Wilson. So my name is the eagle, Golden Diamond the eagle. I've decided to take that character of an eagle. You see, eagles they fly with other eagles. Eagles fly alone. So Golden Diamond will fly with only mentors. Will fly with all those people that will come into this industry. The eagles fly alone. Eagles fly with eagles. Eagles are focused. This time round, Golden Diamond Pictures TV is a focus platform, something focused that will bring to your doorstep entertainment, everything that will help you guys, right? Eagles, I've said eagles fly alone, they fly with other eagles. Eagles are focused. Eagles, they shed their beaks and their talons. We call them talons. When they grow old, you see, eagles when they grow old, they shed those the old beards that can't, yeah, and also they shed off their talons, guys. So this is what Golden Diamond now is doing. I've passed through a lot, through tough times, rough roads, but now it's now my time now to shake off them and move on. Something that I also want you guys, as long as you're my fan, I want you guys to do all those things. You see, I had here qualities of an eagle, and maybe I can just read them for you. Um, Eagles, I've said eagles fly alone. Eagles are focused. Eagles fly facing the storm. Yeah, eagles they fly facing the storm. What is a storm now in reality? A storm is something that you fear most. You see, if you do what you fear most, then you can do anything in life, right? If you do what you fear most, you can do anything in life. Then I believe and I know that fear is illusion. Fear doesn't exist. It's something that we just put in our head. "Eh, I can't go to that office because I'm not dressed officially. Ah, I can't do that. I don't have experience. No, I can't drive a car because I'm not a driver. No, I can't do this. No, 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 no. Replace with can't. Replace can't with I can. Right? Fear is illusion. And that's why I've said that eagles fly facing the storm. When all the others are running away from the storm, eagles they are flying facing those storms. Because one day, one time in your life, if you fly facing the storms, if you face all those things that you fear most, then you can do anything in your life. Then I'll say that eagles fly above the clouds. Eagles fly above the clouds. You see, eagles, they fly above the clouds. So, like the Golden Diamond Pictures TV now, we're gonna fly above the clouds. We're gonna fly above all any negative things. Anybody who doesn't support us, anybody who is a negative, anybody who is a naysayer. So, if maybe you have a family member that doesn't support your character, your career, your everything, leave him. If you have a friend who doesn't support you, leave him. If you have a colleague, a workmate who doesn't, you see, there are some journeys in your life that you just have to take alone. You just have to leave anybody, regardless of who, or even if it's your parents who doesn't support what you believe that will change and transform your life. It's upon you now to walk alone and face those things. There are things in life that you just have to leave other things in order for you to accomplish and achieve a certain things. Even if, for example, should I just jump myself in the Bible? Okay, no problem. If we take as example from Jesus Christ, you see he had 12 disciples, but there was a time that he had to eliminate himself. Is it eliminate himself? He has to eliminate himself and take only two disciples. That was John and I think was Simon. Yeah, to amount the three of them just went there and started praying. Even during in Gethsemane, he left the other disciples and went alone and prayed. Right, guys? So there are certain moments in life, a certain times in your life that you just have to leave anybody and do your things alone in your life. So, guys, let me not bore you with a lot of my stories, but I just want to let you know that now the industry is back. So, the only thing you have to do, please, guys, as I said earlier, please remember to subscribe because our videos are coming each and every week. At least we'll be coming with a new movie. Any movie will provide, be it a love movie, a horror movie, an action movie, a thriller movie, any movie we're gonna play in this industry. You see, you wanna build an industry that plays all those movies. So the best thing you just have to do is support us by subscribing and sharing our content. As I said earlier, my name is Golden Diamond and this is Golden Diamond Pictures TV. I don't have much to say, guys, but I'm just wishing you a successful life. And this week there's this film we're going to release. It's called In Love with a Bad Teacher. It's an inspirational story from my mentor from Nigeria. Her name is Tracy Choma Okpara. Tracy Choma Okpara. Yeah. So it's an inspirational film that I derived from also her film. She's also playing film there. It's called Tracy Nolly TV. Maybe you can search. So I feel maybe if it's possible this week, we're gonna release it. But each and every week we're gonna be releasing at least a movie. When I say a movie, I mean a movie, a film, guys. So please, I don't have much to say. I shouldn't bore you with a lot of stories after a long time, guys. But then I'm just wishing you a successful life. Take care, live long. May the Almighty Father bless you, your family, your friends, whatever you love. May He grant your wish, do to you everything that pleases and gladdens your heart. I don't have much to say, guys, but please, I beg you, consider subscribing. Please, guys, subscribe and maybe you can share our content with your friends, with your colleagues, anybody can share your content. My name is Golden Diamond. Take care and may the Almighty God be with you. Amen.